What's up, peeps? What's up? What's up? How y'all doing? I know I had to turn it on. I told y'all.
Oh my God.
You like it when I turn it on,
Oh
don't
yeah.
Amen, medicine ball.
Oh my.
Yes, Lord.
What's going on?
Oh,
Did y'all have a good week?
Yeah, it was all right.
it's good. It's good.
It was
was
good.
alright.
It was good.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
all I'm gonna get is it was good.
Yeah, we don't have time for the whole details.
Okay, I'm just saying, but that's all I'm getting is it's good.
It was good and it was excellent, and then I did no.
I know.
Ain't gonna do it.
I know. I'm just playing. So, did everybody do their EI homework?
We had homework.
Y'all had homework.
What was we supposed to do?
Start your action plans.
Oh, yeah. I had that already.
Okay.
I did that already. I didn't have to do a new one.
You didn't have to do a new one?
Nah.
So what was on your action plan?
To take action.
Man, you are way ahead of the class right now.
Did our little brother just say to take action?
It is the most effective action plan I've ever heard in my
Yeah.
life.
Move.
What's on your action
Get
plan?
up. Stand up.
Oh my God. He said to take action. Oh wow. Okay, well, I did mine, and I was gonna say that too. We here, gang.
Yeah, we on the same page.
We on the same page.
Oh
No.
my goodness.
I was just wondering because people shot the ghost and didn't do homework for a minute, and so I was just trying to figure out if y'all are actually understanding that. We give y'all little homework assignments to get y'all through to the next week and to bring y'all current as we're taking these journeys.
Oh, my.
So since we have completed EI, now we just gonna march right on into health and wellness.
Oh wow. We should have marched in today.
We should have.
Yeah.
We'll march in next week.
Oh, okay. All right.
We'll march in.
Okay.
And so we gonna march in to health and wellness. And so today I'm gonna be y'all poster child for what general health and wellness should not look like.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Testify.
I am.
All right.
So
Let them use you.
y'all know I'm old.
Church.
Yeah. I'm not old, but I can definitely tell when my body is going through things. And so when we're going to talk about health and wellness this month, I want you guys to really start paying attention to your bodies. Our bodies are a wonderful thing. Like, I never used to pay attention in my 20s to, the hurt knees, the hurt back, the headaches, the whatever. I didn't pay attention to that. But then when I hit my 30s, I started paying attention to stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I hit my 40s,
Oh my.
my body started doing stuff, and I was like, where the hell that come from?
Right.
And now that I'm knocking on 50, yeah, I said it, I'm knocking on 50 because I'll be 49 on my birthday in April.
Yeah.
It seems to me that old saying, the older you get, the more you realize, and what we say in our family is after you hit 40, it just all go wherever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so I said all of that to say, when did y'all start paying attention to y'all's bodies? Like, was it in your 20s? Because you're in your 20s.
I am in my 20s.
Was it in your 30s? Was it in your 40s? Was it in your 50s? Was it in your 60s? Because I know we have a broad scope of audience that listens to us either live or on the replay. So hit us up in the chat, family. When did you start paying attention to your bodies? Maurice?
For me, I have to admit, I was the type of guy, I was busy, I was doing this, going, blah, blah, blah. Something will come up and I'm like, hey, it don't hurt too bad. I'll get it later. Don't worry about it. I'll get it later. I'll go to the doctor later. I'll reschedule that appointment later. When the last couple of years or so changed everything, and I said, I got to slow down, and I've got to make my appointments. I've got to really get on top of this. And I think I probably speak for a lot of guys that work hard and are really trying to keep things going, and put that on the back burner at times. So I admit I was that guy.
So you were the one that just put everything on the back burner.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I don't want you to share your testimony and your story tonight,
Okay.
because that's next week.
Okay. All right.
Because I think people can benefit from your journey.
Okay.
Okay, our youngster.
Yeah.
So were you always health conscious, or did you just start developing health consciousness?
I honestly always been health conscious. My mom is a dentist, so I mean, certain aspects of health we were all like as a family like very heavy on. And then I played sports my whole life, so like I had coaches that was telling me how to eat and how to do different things and work out every day consistently. So like I've always been pretty health conscious. I think I fell off a little bit when I became an adult and started living on my own and started having to pay bills. And then the meals started getting cheaper. Them noodles started showing up.
See?
And then you know when the ramen noodles start showing up, it's hard to be health conscious and broke. So, which is a whole different conversation. But yeah, I think for the most part, I've always been mindful of my health, pretty much my whole life. So,
Well, I've been mindful, but I didn't practice the mindfulness.
Okay.
Because, when I was younger, like Gabe said, I played sports. I was always active. I was always into everything. And so you've got coaches and trainers and everybody telling you what to do. But I wasn't really practicing. And it wasn't until, like I said, my 30s that I really started paying attention to my health.
Right.
In my 20s, mom got diagnosed with diabetes, and I'm looking at her like, she ain't even big. Like, how she end up with diabetes? So then that made me research diabetes and all of that. So I started being more conscious about the diabetes. And then we've got heart issues in the family. So I've been really conscious about the heart, because I'm like, I don't want to have congestive heart failure. I don't want to have to take nitro pills. I don't want to. Let's get this weight in check. And then just female issues running our family too. So I became very health conscious probably in my 30s. And then I started making small changes here and there. And then, but then in my 40s, I really kicked it up a notch, because I was like, ooh, like, I don't want to be 50 and be sick. Yeah. And so all of my 40s, I have just really like made big changes, like with the weight, with the eating, with the activity level, and just trying to maintain some sense of normalcy. And it freaks me out, because when I go to the doctor now, and I don't know how y'all feel about going to the doctor, but when I go to the doctor now, and I just be waiting on pins and needles, okay, what is that blood work gonna show? Like, what is it gonna look like? And you know that you're doing things right, and you know that you've made changes, and then all of a sudden they be like, oh, well, this number is still elevated, and this number is still elevated, and this.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, well, why am I making all these changes? There ain't nothing changing.
Right. Right.
So I have spent money on nutritionists. I have, but it's just, that's why I was like, no, we just going to kick off March with talking about our health and kind of making sure, Bruce said today, and Corey said, Bruce, stop it. Y'all are, okay, I need y'all to be on fire in the chat today. And I need y'all to keep it real, Bruce, and Corey. And so I just think that we owe it to ourselves just to be very mindful about what our numbers look like. Are we active? Are we doing the things to keep us where we need to be? Are we noticing drastic changes? Are we noticing no changes? Like, are we even keel? And I think as a community, though, sometimes, like you said earlier, we just kind of let things go like, oh, we'll deal with it later. I have 2 family members trying to figure out why their weight is fluctuating. Like, they keep dropping weight. And they haven't changed their diets very much. They're still active. They're still eating. They're still, but they are struggling with why they keep dropping weight. And the doctors can't figure it out. Okay. And so, again, that's the other reason that I thought, well, maybe we'll kick this month off doing that. So we're going to take a quick break, y'all, and we'll be right back and delve into general health issues for men and women. Okay.
When I feel I'm not enough, I keep it moving and I don't give up. Can't worry about it then, this is not the end. I'm where I'm supposed to be, living my life loud and clear, so they know that I am here. Never gonna stop, even at the top, there's so much more to see. I throw up my hands, thank you for this life. Blessings over me. Oh, the good life. Decided to let go. Cry till there's no more tears. You're my place of peace. Oh, the good life. So I'm gonna give it all to the Most High and thank Him for the blessings and the love I got. Time gives us a little, but it means a lot. I know that love will cover me. Love will cover. Love, my healer. Love, in the beginning and at the end. I throw up my hands. Thank you for this life. Blessings over me. Oh, the good life. Decided to let go. Cry till there's no more tears. You're my place of peace. The good life. I throw up my hands. Thank you for this life. Blessings over me. The good life. Decided to let go. Cry till there's no more tears. You're my place of peace. The good life. Give it all to you. Give it all to you.
Sometimes I wish I could see my struggles during the breaks. So I just went live on Instagram, but I kept forgetting to push the button.
Oh my God. Wow.
Well, welcome back, family. So let's go back to this question. When did you start paying attention to your health? So in our comments, Miss Felicia, hey Miss Felicia. She said in her 30s when she became severely anemic to the point where over the next few years she had to have 3 blood transfusions and get regular iron infusions. Wow, Miss Felicia. Okay, so you know what? We're going to talk about anemia probably next week or the week after, because like you, I have become severely anemic. Like, I have to take iron pills. I don't have to do the infusions yet. But, again, in my 30s, I wasn't worried about that. But in my 40s, now I'm worried about anemia. And I was actually doing stuff to not have to worry about anemia. So, Miss Felicia, we're going to really delve into that in the next couple of weeks. Any questions people have before we delve in today? Like, anything on your mind about, like, general health and wellness?
I don't see anything yet.
No, I'm talking to you.
Oh, me? Oh, no question.
Oh, that was for us.
You know what? This is going to be certainly a situation where you will educate me, and then I certainly offer whatever little bit I can offer.
Okay, well, I will post these links that I found because y'all know I researched before we come on here. And see, the hair is not letting me be great today.
Stop.
So I researched a lot. I didn't know men had Kegel exercises. I thought that was just a women's thing.
Oh, yeah.
And so that kind of tripped me out. So when I was looking up, like, just different things that women have, like premenstrual syndrome, birth control, fertility issues, menopause, anemia, weight gain, weight loss. I'm gonna just say general women's issues because we so sensitive, and I don't think men understand how sensitive women are down there.
Lord.
No, I'm just so serious.
Okay.
I don't think men understand.
Okay.
The slightest little thing can throw you off, and it can wreak havoc in tons of places. So yeah, I don't think men understand. And then for men, a lot of stuff centers around y'all are injury prone. I didn't realize how injury prone men are.
I think that's a case by case.
But I'm just saying, like,
right.
as I'm researching, it was like, men are afraid of injury. We're injury prone. And I'm like, trying to figure that out. Like, why are men so injury prone? But I think it has to do with, and I'm just going to put this out here. I think it has to do with, like, the traditional male roles. Like, y'all are the providers. Y'all are out there. Y'all are supposed to be outside. Y'all are, you know.
Maybe. Yeah.
And so y'all do more strenuous things or, excuse me, more strenuous activities. So, yeah, I was just like, okay.
Okay. Huh.
And then I understand the heart because that's a big thing for men because of the stress and you know, that. But a big one for y'all was diabetes. I did not realize that was a big one for men.
Yeah.
So then it went into erectile dysfunction, Kegel exercises for men, yeah, and shaving too close. So I was like, what? And then I didn't even realize men have menopause too.
I recently heard that. Yeah.
Really?
I didn't know that. I actually had no idea.
So men go through menopause too.
Yeah.
And then I didn't, and I've heard of testosterone therapy, but I wasn't understanding why you guys need testosterone therapy. So
Okay, I get what you're saying.
I was just kind of like, okay, this is interesting. So as I'm delving into all of this, I'm looking at the general stuff, and I'm going, men and women have lots of issues that kind of mirror each other, but people never, excuse me, never really marry the two. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always about, well, this is what a woman goes through and this is what a man goes through.
Opposite ends of the spectrum. Basically.
And it's opposite ends of the spectrum.
Yeah.
So on this thing about menopause, and I guess that just really hit me because I'm close to 50. And supposedly that's when you enter menopause in your 50s.
Okay.
But for men, it's not a myth. So when y'all go through menopause, it's kind of described as your testosterone levels are going so low, then y'all start having other issues.
Okay.
So it's all based on your testosterone levels, whereas in women, it's based on the hormone production. So we're not producing hormones, and so our bodies go crazy. Y'all are, it's just leaving. But I was like, why would it just be leaving?
Oh my. I guess it's tired of staying. I guess that's what it is.
No, but I'm just saying, like, think about that for a second. Like, why would it just leave? Like, what causes your hormones just to go? Is it environment? Is it food? Is it a combination of the two? Is it your stress levels? Is it?
Could it be anything around aging? Because I'm just thinking now, if you're talking 30s, 40s, 50s.
That's what I was thinking. Like,
yeah,
it's just getting older.
Exactly, just getting older.
It's a part of the cycle.
Right. Yeah, but God equipped us with everything we need, right? Our bodies are these wonderful things. So how all of a sudden you hit 50
and everything dry up?
Yes.
Right. But here's the harsh reality. Because we said it, I forget which show it was, but at some point you die.
Right.
And so part of death and decay is your body going through a phase and getting to that point.
Oh, okay, Maurice.
I'm just saying.
Dang.
I'm just saying. I mean, because if it was as active, say, as it was in your teenage years, all the way up to 50 or 60, you would not have issues. You would be running marathons and doing such and such or whatever. But people will get older and start, things start changing. So I think aging, if nothing else, has got a part of that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That is food for thought, isn't it, Gabe?
It's interesting.
Because I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
So your body is going to just kind of wind down naturally.
Think about it this way. When you see leaves on a branch, they start to turn brown. It's like the branch is kind of letting them fall off and die. Instead of staying green, evergreen, throughout all seasons, they have to die and they produce and come back again.
Wow.
That's deep.
See, MD done took it to a whole nother level. Whole nother level. Because I wasn't even thinking about that. Like, I was literally sitting in the chair trying to figure out, okay, I'm walking out. All of a sudden, I hit 50 and then bam! Hormones out of whack. Y'all talk testosterone is out of whack. So now I understand why all these low T places are popping up, because men are trying to get their testosterone levels back up so they can feel youthful.
Yeah.
But I wasn't thinking about your body is naturally going to wind down.
Yeah. Here's another disturbing fact. The truth of the matter is we really don't eat healthy throughout most of our life.
No, we don't.
So really, when you get to 40s and 50s, you're trying to recover from some of the bad stuff you've been eating.
Well, dang. How bad did you eat in your 20s?
Let me tell you, it was so much pizza and donuts and just a little bit of any and everything else. And at that time, we didn't care. Because that was like...
Because we was young.
Because it ain't, it tasted great. Shoot.
Them oodles and noodles, man.
Right. Whatever we get our hands on, we would eat.
Because that was the staple in college, was the oodles and noodles. And we would go get like some canned chicken or tuna or some cheese and just kind of make it
Vienna sausages.
Make it do what it do, fam.
The dollar store used to come in clutch too.
I'm telling you. So you're right.
Boy.
We didn't. Wow. Well, okay. So for my men, how you recognize your testosterone levels are getting lower? You have a reduced sexual desire and activity. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry.
Wow.
decreased spontaneous erections and or erectile dysfunction, breast discomfort or swelling. Yes, men have breasts. It's that, it's them two things right there. Y'all just don't have them out here.
Oh my.
No, people don't realize men can get breast cancer.
Yeah.
Okay.
That those are your breasts. They're just not as pronounced as women.
Mm-hmm.
You can have infertility issues. You can lose your height. You have low trauma fractures, low bone density, and men get hot flashes and sweats.
Oh wow. Okay.
Okay.
Ain't that crazy though? Sound like the same thing for women.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sound like the exact same thing.
Sound like the exact same thing. Okay, women. When we hit menopause, one of the things that we have to worry about is a whole bunch of weight gain. Now, why it turns on during menopause, I'm going to venture to guess. Like Maurice just brought up, our bodies are just slowing down. So the reason we're gaining weight during menopause is because the hormones are changing. Your body is slowing down. So you got to increase your activity level to kind of mitigate some of the issues that come along with menopause. So, my ladies, you have to pay attention to breathing problems, heart and blood vessel disease, and for a lot of women going through menopause, that's when they develop type 2 diabetes.
Oh wow. Okay.
So the best way to prevent some of this stuff, guys, for men and for women, we gotta watch our activity levels. Stay as active as you possibly can. Don't eat a whole bunch of junk. So we really have to be mindful of what we're putting in our bodies, what's going out of our bodies. Don't be afraid to do some vitamins and some minerals and some infusions if you have to, because your levels are sinking low. But just on the menopause front, we all just have to move more and be mindful of what we're putting in our bodies. Any thoughts?
I agree.
I mean, I know this is not a fun show, but y'all are so quiet.
Well, the whole menopause thing got
That's
me
what
quiet.
like. Yeah, no, that's y'all business. No,
But men have menopause too. That's why I picked that topic.
but you know the thing about it, I think, to be totally honest, I don't think we as men, we don't consider what we be going through menopause. That's just like aging for men. Like,
Yeah.
so I've never heard men say that, oh yeah, I'm going through menopause. That sounds crazy.
It's
I just gotta be
Don't
honest.
ever stand in a group of a guys saying I'm going through menopause. It's gonna be like, oh dog.
Oh, bro, you having a hot flash?
Right.
Like, like we not doing that. Like,
Well,
Right,
no,
right,
I know,
right.
I know y'all not calling it menopause, but I'm saying like the reason I chose to just kind of focus on the menopause for both men and women is because it's the exact same thing. Like,
it is.
we have different symptoms and issues, but some of the issues are the same. Like, I know men who get older and all of a sudden they have gained a whole bunch of weight.
Mm-hmm.
But like you just said, we have to remember that our bodies are slowing down. So if our bodies are slowing down because it's a natural progression of, the body, then we all have to be more mindful of eating right, making sure we hydrate, making sure we have proper nutrients, minerals, vitamins, things of that nature. We have to ensure that we're still being active. And I'm not saying you go out and run a marathon every day, because some people just aren't runners. But we have to be more intentional about remaining active. All these older people playing pickleball. I ain't ever been outside to play pickleball.
I did once.
You did?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It
What'd
wasn't
you
by
think?
choice, but I did go. It was fun.
It was fun.
It was fun.
And so people are playing pickleball because they're saying it's so much fun. But then on the flip side, we're having an increase in the amount of sports injuries because people are going out and playing pickleball and they think they young. You ain't young.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you too. Like we played pickleball like tennis. Me and the person I was playing with,
See?
because it was only two of us. So like we literally played it like tennis with little ping pong rackets.
Exactly.
Like yeah, it was fun though. It was fun.
But and so that's what I'm saying. So I think we just need to all be a little bit more mindful.
yeah, I
So
agree.
we not sick and dying.
Gosh, that's all. It's got to be a middle ground.
There's
somewhere.
got to be a middle ground. So
But
okay.
yeah,
And you kind of bring up a point. I think mindful in a proactive sense rather than the reactive sense. All of a sudden something happened.
wait
Now I
until
gotta
something happens.
shift.
Right.
Yeah.
So going back to like what Miss Felicia was saying, like when you get a diagnosis, I'm not saying it's too late to do anything, but when you get the diagnosis, first of all, you in shock that you got the diagnosis.
Right.
Then if y'all are like me, I gotta go research it and figure out, okay, now what is this thing called anemia? And why am I anemic? So then I went and did research on anemia, and then I did research on things that contribute to anemia. So because in my mind, I still had to understand what is it that all of a sudden my doctor is telling me I'm anemic. And why is she putting me on iron pills when I can just go drink some grape juice and eat some grapes because grapes are full of iron? You know what I'm saying? And even when you go do blood, if your iron count is low, they will tell you, hey, go drink some grape juice and come back.
Yeah.
Or they'll tell you when you're doing blood plasma and all of that, oh, if you think that your iron might be low the night before and then like the morning of, drink a cup of grape juice to get your iron up.
Yeah.
Like, what? So I hate that I was behind the 8 ball. I felt like I was behind the 8 ball. And for me, it seems like when we're dealing with health issues, we're always coming from behind. And then we have to hurry up and catch up. So then we can understand the treatment, understand what treatment options we have, understand what treatment the doctor has us on. Is that really the best treatment, for us? Is that the best use of the time we're spending to trying to get this thing right? And then as I've gotten older and more in tune with my body, I'm like, well, I don't think, like, I can have a conversation with my doctor now. Like, I don't think that's going to work for me.
Right.
Like, she was trying to put me on Mounjaro. And I'm not diabetic, but she wanted me to lose weight. And so I kept saying, well, it's not going to get approved by my insurance, which it didn't. And she let me try it. She gave me one shot. I did lose the weight, but I was just like, I'm not going to keep doing this because I don't want to keep putting stuff in my body. And I'm trying to be more natural with the approaches that I take. I'm trying to get off the blood pressure medicine. Like I was off blood pressure pills for 2 years.
Yeah.
So, I just think we always operate from behind the curve.
Yeah.
And I think that's the other reason I was like, it's spring. We need to reset. Let's march into this wellness thing and get ourselves right.
Okay.
Yeah. And even culturally, like I think we also have it's like a stigma attached to going to the doctor, especially amongst men. Like I think that's another thing that we got to break down because it's so many different layers to that. And I think that's a huge reason why we're so last minute with getting treatment for things. with us not having education on holistic medicine and other options that are not necessarily a medication or something that they put in the capsule. So it just goes way beyond just going to the doctor. Like, you kind of got to educate yourself on the different aspects of health and wellness. So,
and see, I'm going to even piggyback on that. I think all of that is related to, historically, we have been the ones that were the guinea pigs for all of the testing, all of the developments, all of the, and I'm going to go back to the Tuskegee experiment.
Yep.
We were dealt a bad hand. And so people still remember that. And so I think that's the other reason in our community there's such a disconnect with, okay, I'm going to trust what the doctor says, because the doctor doesn't always have, quote unquote, our best interests in heart. And then when you go into alternative medicine, I am a fan of alternative medicine because I just feel like before the practice of medicine evolved, what used to cure us were herbs, minerals, everything from the earth, plants, foods. Our food source back in the day was not as laden with pesticides, not as processed. And so I feel like if we were to get back into pursuing natural remedies, we would see a big change in our health.
Yep. But
unfortunately, lobbyists, regulators, yes, I'm saying it on my podcast, freedom of speech, come at me if you want to. People get a bad rap, and people are forced not to say things that don't involve westernized medicine. I have a friend that had to move to another place because she embraces alternative medicine, and she has a booming practice where she lives now. But she encountered so much resistance and so many challenges. They shut her Facebook down. They shut her Instagram down. They shut everything down because she was trying to get people to understand that natural remedies actually work. And I think we do people a disservice in this country when we don't allow them to pursue natural alternatives.
I agree. But it's too profitable. Pharmaceutical business is way too profitable.
Yep.
We saw that during COVID. That's why they can crank out a vaccine like that.
Exactly.
Get us all to take it and not really tell us what's in it.
Correct.
We still to this day might have complications and different things because of that vaccine, but nobody really wants to.
And we don't know all the complications. You real quiet, MD.
I'm taking it all in.
Well, we going to let MD take that on in, and we going to go to another break. We'll be back.
Right am I now? Good God, I feel right now. I feel today. I feel and ain't nothing gonna bring me down, 'cause I feel right now. I feel. Now let me tell you, I feel and ain't nothing gonna bring me down, 'cause I'm blessed. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm blessed. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now let me tell you how I feel. Hey, yeah. Nothing gonna bring me down 'cause I'm blessed. Blessed. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Said I'm blessed. Blessed. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm blessed. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Said I'm blessed. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Back when I was tripping, I made some wrong decisions, and now I'm on a mission. God, you got my attention, and ooh, and it don't get no better than you and me together. So I feel right now. I feel. Now let me tell you how I feel. And ain't nothing gonna bring me down 'cause I feel. Ooh, God, I feel. Now let me tell you how I feel. And ain't nothing gonna bring me down 'cause I'm blessed. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Said I'm blessed. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm blessed. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm blessed. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now let me get a church class. Church class. Church class. Church class. Church class. Let me get a church class. Church class. Church class. Church class. Ooh. Church class. Said I feel alright. Feel alright. Feel alright now. Said I feel alright. Feel alright. Feel alright now. If you love 'em, say yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 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 And let me tell you I'm blessed. Yes, I'm blessed. Thank God I'm so blessed. Yes, I'm blessed. I'm blessed. Yes, I'm blessed. So blessed. Yes, I'm blessed. Feel alright. Good God Almighty, I feel alright now. Come on, come on, come on now. Feel alright. Yeah, I feel alright now. Hey, feel alright. Hey, I feel alright now. Said I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed in the city. I'm blessed in the field. I'm blessed when I come in. And blessed when I go.
All right, and we're back.
Yes, we are.
So, again, I know it's not a fun topic, but what are y'all thinking? Like, what does this make you want to do better?
I'll be honest with you. I'm kind of thinking through the decision to get on top of my health and being grateful for that. We were talking about medicines and holistic and natural. I was thinking, ooh, yeah, something that I've just kind of heard throughout the years. I've heard it, and I have not really moved towards that. So it's still been all the other medicines and running to Walgreens and getting refills and just kind of going with the status quo. So I think, that the conversation challenges me to think about that some more.
Okay.
And start having some conversations with my doctors about, hey, what are all of my options and alternatives?
So what I will tell you is the thought amongst a lot of doctors is that if the natural remedies worked, why would y'all be coming to the doctor? Like, I had a doctor tell me that.
Wow.
So
Which is crazy.
It is crazy. Isn't that crazy?
That's insane.
And so what I would tell you is just to kind of beware that you might get that response.
Mm-hmm.
And if you do, it's okay, because you got me.
Okay.
And we have a bunch of naturopaths and naturalistas and herbalists in the village.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're interested in something specific, we can get that information for you.
Okay.
And what I would tell anybody is when you make the decision to kind of start thinking about natural remedies and alternatives, consult your doctor first But know your body and know what you can tolerate. Like, you know when your body's not feeling right. You know when your body's feeling good. And then just kind of trust the process. It's not going to happen overnight. When I started making changes, people were like, oh, you're going to get this instant surge. No, I didn't. It was a very gradual change. So when you're doing natural remedies and stuff, it's not overnight. It's not an automatic fix. It's not, it takes time because you have to start and you have to let it get in your body.
Yeah. And the truth is, I think nothing is really ever an overnight
Correct.
fix. You know?
No,
Yeah.
it shouldn't
And I don't.
be.
Correct.
A lot of these medicines will sell you on that idea of the quick fix.
Right.
Let me just take this pill so I can be out of pain.
Right.
Or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So like when you go the holistic route, you actually have to take the time, feel all of the stuff, and let it run its course.
Yeah.
Versus that instant gratification.
Correct.
So,
And it's okay for it to run its course because then you start to learn how your body is reacting to the natural. We get so pumped up with all of this manufactured stuff that when we embark on the natural journey, then we get upset and frustrated because, oh, well, it's not working like they said it was gonna work. But we have to remember that it's still all a practice and it's still all a journey. It never happens overnight.
Right.
yep.
Thoughts, Gabe?
I agree. I agree wholeheartedly with just trying different alternative forms of medicine. I think my mom actually was the one that put me on that within recent years, probably like the last 4 or 5. But just knowing that there's other options, like you don't have to just take a pill. Those side effects are there for a reason. Like, don't take that stuff lightly.
Correct.
And don't just take everything that a doctor gives you just because they gave it to you.
Correct.
There's so many other options out there, so many different things that you can research and do on your own. But yeah, I would just say that, like, just take the steps to explore alternatives.
Exactly. Okay, so ladies, now I'm going to talk to you for a second. So I told y'all female issues run through our family. And when I say female issues, I mean like fibroids. Fibroids are real. And a lot of my family members have had surgeries, multiple surgeries. I'm facing a possible another surgery. And what I had decided to do, I ain't even told my doctor this yet. But when I went to the doctor, because I felt, again, my body was doing something different, and I noticed some differences, and I went to the doctor and I asked for what are all of my options. So she gave me 6 options. And then when I said, okay, where are the holistic options? And she said, well, if the holistic options really worked, you wouldn't be here. That kind of ticked me off. But I was like, I ain't even tried no holistic options yet. So what I did was call my little natural nation, my little witch doctors, and I got my list of herbs. I had some conversations with other women in my village. And so I got 3 teas. I got a natural capsule. And I've started taking, and I will tell you, in the 2 weeks that I've been taking the herbs and drinking the teas, I have already noticed a difference. So what I'm telling you guys, ladies, trust your instincts, trust your body. If you don't want to put yourself through surgeries and more drugs, it is okay to do the research on your own and try to figure out if there are other ways to handle. Men, I'm going to tell y'all the same thing. Testosterone levels can be fixed with natural herbs. So I started researching that, and I'll be posting those links on our site. So, any other questions, guys, tonight?
No.
Again, I know this is not like a fun show, but I just really feel like it's important for us to get these things together.
Mm-hmm.
So next week, we will be talking about heart health, lungs, and kidneys.
Okay. Let's do it.
So, same that time.
Oh. you heard it.
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
What was I supposed to say?
Pizza time.
Oh,
See?
I forgot. Keep me straight, MD. Same pizza time. Same pizza place. We will see y'all next week on the Convo.